jointhemajorityreport.com. Also, don't forget the AM Quickie. How do you sign up for it? You go to majority.fm, scroll down to the bottom, insert your email address into the insert your email address insertion place. You write it in there, and that's that. Also,
the insertion place.
As I mentioned the other day, our Discord has over 4,000 members now.
Wow.
It's a great place to go to discuss stuff on the show. It's a great place to go for resources. It's a great place to just talk with other people in the community. We lost somebody in that community over the weekend. EJ, who would post as NegansKatt, and she passed away. Apparently, she was very, very supportive to a lot of people. And so I just wanted to offer our condolences to her family and friends. I'm
so sorry to hear that.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
In peace.
So you can join that community by going to majority discord.com and join the folks over there. It really is, there's been people who have been following the show in one form or another over the past 15 years. And and over that time, we've lost people who were big commenters on the blog at the old Majority Report radio blog that we had back in the day and others. It really is a wonderful community of people, and real friendships are developed, and a lot of, not institutionalized, but mutual aid is offered to people. And so, you can be a part of that as well. Now let's go to the phones. Calling from a 210 area code. Who's this? Where are you calling from? Here we go. 210.
Good afternoon, Sam and Emma. This is John from San Antonio.
John from San Antonio.
Haven't heard from
Long
you.
time no
Yeah.
talk to. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I mean, it's a sad day. You mentioned DJ's passing, so I'm going to talk about her.
Okay.
Okay, so just like many others, I refer to Twitter as a hell site many times. But one of the best qualities about Twitter is that you can interact with people who have similar values and have a love for this show. And on Friday, I heard about the passing of EJ, who has the Twitter handle EJ, capital E, capital J, at capital NEGANS, capital KATT. And I'm going to read her Twitter bio, atheist in Heart Cathedrals, college grad, and Ghetto AF, Wu-Tang and Cannibal Course. If you need me, I'll be over there just to the left of left, where hashtag left is best. She also had a couple of red roses there. I tweeted on Saturday morning, EJ was full of life and her sense of wonder was beautiful. She loved lefty politics and music. Many of us knew her from being mutual admirers of Majority FM, but we soon realized how kind she was. EJ loved fighting to build a better society, and she was very knowledgeable about politics. She was intelligent, funny, and a vibrant, empathetic soul. She loved promoting podcasts and YouTube shows from Majority Report callers and listeners. She loved to interact with her friends on Twitter, and they would often talk about what's going on with this show and other lefty shows. She especially loved Sam's libertarian debates, and she would re-listen to them for a good chuckle. It's hard to believe that such a unique and special person who brightened so many of her Twitter friends' days is gone. EJ is survived by her daughter, May Lynn, who's 20 years old, and her son, Logan, who is 17. EJ loved both of them very dearly. Condolences to her mother, Yvonne, who informed everyone on Twitter. And when Andrew Mathis, who is known as a longtime IMer under his pseudonym, Thames Darwin, had this wonderful exchange with Yvonne. The Mathis stated, "I'm so sorry for your loss. EJ was a top-notch human. You did an amazing job bringing her up." And Yvonne responded, "EJ taught me to love our differences and embrace change." And Mathis said, "That's beautiful." EJ will be deeply missed by her many friends she has from the Majority Report community, and she will have a special place in our memories for many years to come.
Thank you, John. That was
so much.
very sweet.
Yeah, she was really one of the best. She was just so lively and so full of life, like I said, and she just loved this show, and she would always defend you against anybody. I mean, all the people that always come to defend you against Dore and all the other crazies out there, and she was just always taking your side, pointing out how your arguments were all rooted in facts and love, and it's just she's a special person. I'm gonna miss her, and I know a lot of other people are gonna miss her also. So
hang in there, man.
So thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, EJ.
I'm sorry for you
Sorry,
and for
John.
her family, and I really appreciate you calling in, John, and telling us about her.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Hang
Thanks,
in there.
John.
All right. Take care.
I mean, one of the most gratifying aspects of doing this over the years has been the relationships that form around the show. I didn't know EJ, but there are people who develop, very, very deep relationships with people around the show, and it's Kyle wanted to do the Discord, and people were saying that, and we haven't had some sort of central place for people in this show for a long time. This is one of the things that made me interested in doing that, was just because I know that, like, on the old blog that we had, similar relationships were born, and obviously people have sort of like Twitter networks that they develop around the show, and then of course some people meet in real life too. But communication is real. Twitter may not be representative of the opinions outside of Twitter necessarily, but the connections that people make, YouTube chat, on Twitch, on Twitter, or Facebook, or for that matter, or whatever it is, are real. They're real.
It is the beautiful thing about these kinds of networks, and it's, of course, we were talking about the antitrust stuff about social media on the show a lot, or the downsides, but the upside is that it brings people together, especially in a productive way, in a positive way that the show, I think, cultivates, and I'm proud of that too, and I know you must be immensely proud since you've built this yourself with the help of other people, but that's I appreciate that call from John. That was beautiful.
Mark
That
Monkey.
was one for the ages.
Rest in the power metal, EJ. Thanks for always checking in on me and my wife. I never got to tell her how much that meant to our small family in Flint.
Oh my God.